Hey everyone, Fierce Technology here. Now that you've got your Moto G, you've taken it out of the box, you've turned it on, you're at your initial screen. And first things first, I'm going to show you a couple of different things that you can do to customize your device out of the box. First thing we'll do is actually change the wallpaper. I'm not a fan of this super weird rainbowish color. So if you hold down right on the home screen, right in the middle of an empty space right there, now you can choose gallery, live wallpaper, or wallpapers. Gallery will be pictures that you've taken. So if this is just out of the box, you've probably not taken any pictures yet. Live wallpaper are moving wallpapers, which look pretty cool, but they do use more battery life. I'm just going to warn you that. If you want something that looks cool, you don't care about charging your phone, definitely use the live wallpapers. Then you've got regular wallpapers, which I'm going to go in and select regular wallpapers. Now there's a number of different ones that you can select here. To be completely honest, there's nothing really too spectacular built right into this, but I'm going to get something a little bit subtle here. So I'm going to go back and I think I'm going to go with just something like that. Nothing too crazy, just keeps it nice and normal looking in the background. Obviously I can go in and I can choose which type of different wallpapers I want. Later on I can download different ones and stuff like that. Next thing we're going to go into is settings. So we'll go to our home right there and we'll go into settings. And I'm going to actually change all the transitions and just it kind of speeds up the phone. So I'll tell you how to do that. Go right to the bottom where it goes about phone and go right down to build number. Now keep tapping build number and then you'll see it says number of times that you tap it and you're now a developer. So we'll go back with the back button right there. And we'll go into developer options and we'll go down and there's transition scale, Windows animation scale, animator duration scale. So we're going to change all of those down to, you can change them to 0.5 if you still want some cool animations, but I usually turn all of these off. It just makes your phone much faster. So now if we go back into anything, you can see it's a lot faster opening up different things. Test it out before you do that, and so you can kind of get an idea of the transition mode that you want. But I like to turn those completely off and just sort of leave it as my phone going really nice and quick, nice and fast. So the next thing what we're going to do to customize my phone is we're going to change around some icons on the home screen. We're also going to get rid of stuff I don't want, add a clock on there. So first thing is Google. So obviously this is a Google phone. You probably want to use Gmail. So we're going to actually take Gmail. We're going to put that onto the home screen. And if you, to customize it, move it around, all you do is just go click and hold on to it. I know some of these tricks and tips and stuff like that, they may be new to a lot of you existing, or they may be, sorry, not new. They may be not new to a lot of existing Android users, and maybe I'll just review, but there's a lot of people who are getting this phone, the Moto G, and it's a first-time Android user, first-time phone that they're using. So now that we've got Gmail on the home screen, we've got the Play Store. Play Store is where you can download all different types of applications and music and anything you can download. It's going to go right through the Play Store. One tip to keep in mind is you do need to log into your Gmail. So you need to go either existing or new. And then when you go into your Google Play Store, it's going to ask you to sign in there to your Gmail as well. So you use it like if you're an Apple user before, your Apple ID is sort of your key to downloading applications and music, and your Gmail account will be your key to downloading anything with the Google Play Store. So now that we've got a couple icons right there, I'm going to actually add a clock right on my home screen. So we're actually going to go into our menu and we're going to slide all the way over to widgets. Now widgets, you can slide even more over. There's all different types of widgets you can add on to the home screen. I like the digital clock, so we're actually gonna just tap and hold that, and we can drag it right to the middle wherever I want it. Now if we tap it again, it's gonna ask me if I want to expand it, and I will expand it. I'll leave it right there. And now I'll move it down right to the middle. No, actually I'll move it up a little bit. I think I like it better right there. So you can move that clock around. You have all these different other home screens right here. You can move all this stuff to your other home screens if you want to as well. So now that we've got my clock on my screen right there, got a few icons. Let's add some more icons, some stuff that I may be using more. So we'll click my menu button right there in the middle. And there's all different types of other icons that are built right into your application or into your phone. And you can download, obviously, all these are apps that are built in, but you can download more right through the Play Store. YouTube obviously is one of my favorites, so I'm gonna tap and hold that and continue holding that, and I can move that around. So now on my home screen, I've got a couple more icons right there. One thing I do always like to put on my home screen as well is settings, because settings is something that I always go in and change around. Now, there is different home pages, and I can also do the same thing on this home page. I can go in and let's say add play games, and I can add that right to that home screen as well. Personally, I like just keeping my icons on my home screen right here, and then what I'll do is I'll have my calendar on my other screen over here. I'm actually going to get rid of the game, so one way to get rid of icons, hold it down, go up to remove, and we'll leave it at that. First tip I'm going to show you is how to take a screenshot. So let's say you're within the browser, within an app, something like that. Let's say here, we'll go into right here. Say I want to see my apps menu, just like that. I want to screenshot it to a friend and show them how my apps are all laid out. So what I can actually do is right here on the side, there's a power button and there's the volume up and down buttons right here. So all I'm going to do is just hold the volume down and the power button down for a split second. So I'll do that. And you see it, you hear it'll make that sound, and right at the top it says saving screenshot. So now from the whole menu, if we go into gallery right there and screenshots, and there we go. So that's the screenshot that I took right there. And now I can choose to send it to somebody, email, whatever I want to do with it. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to add apps onto your lock screen. So you can make it easily accessible, so you can get into your calendar, your Gmail, or whatever you want to right from your lock screen. So if you swipe over from left to right, and then hit that little plus sign right there. Now you can add all different types of things on here. So I'm gonna add actually the messaging one right there. And now I can have my messages pop right up on my home screen, and I can easily access those right from the home screen. So just to give you an example, we'll lock the phone down right from the beginning. So we'll go unlock, and now I can swipe over and I can access my messaging right from my home screen right there. So any messages that I receive will show up right in there, and I can go in and I can quickly reply to them. Another easy thing to access your camera from the lock screen. So let's say my phone is locked down. You can swipe over from right to left, and then you have quick access to your camera. So I haven't opened my camera yet, so it's kind of just showing me all the initial camera stuff. So I can go in and I can take a picture. So there's my view right there. So that's going to wrap it up for the first segment of tips and tricks for the Moto G. I'm going to do a follow-up of this, and I'll do a little bit more advanced things. I know this is probably mostly a review to any existing Android user, but this is quite helpful if you've just gotten your brand new Moto G and you don't know what to do with it. So I'll see you guys on my next segment of Moto G tips and tricks. Take care, guys.